out here on a one-day strike. The PSC, which is the union that represents the faculty and staff at CUNY, also represents some private sector workers here at the Research Foundation. And the Research Foundation administers grants for CUNY faculty. They have plenty of money. They took in millions of dollars, I think it's $383 million this year, $283, and yet they're putting out for the workers two really disastrous things. One is below inflation salaries, and the other is a new lower tier of salaries and benefits for future workers. And that's what we're standing against. They will not stand for a lower wage tier for future workers because it depresses everybody's wages. It's not fair. And they feel that they're entitled to more than 1.75 in the years of the contract, more than 2. The Research Foundation is flush, and there's plenty of ability to give a fair wage. Nobody's looking to get rich. Nobody's looking to have outrageous wages. These are modestly paid people, but they should be paid fairly. So, and you know, they've been willing to try to agree. They've made a couple of concessions at the table, and you see here, despite a thunderstorm and pelting rain, everybody was here.
Management has no problem paying themselves greatly. They have no problem paying their managers greatly. They have no problem paying their non-union workers greatly. But when it comes down to paying their union employees, for some reason they become cheap. They become misers. They decide that we don't deserve the same privilege that all the employees of the Research Foundation deserve. For some reason they feel that the union employees are second-class citizens. For some reason they feel that the union employees don't deserve fair pay. Management pays themselves salaries where they can buy 2 houses, not 1, 2 homes. 2 homes and apartments in the city. We're just trying to pay our rent here, and management don't want to help us with that. They send their kids to Ivy League schools. We're just trying to send our kids to CUNY University, and they don't want to help us with that.
We're out here striking because we want a contract. We want to settle this contract now. We are aware that there's work to do, and we're not doing it right now because we're out here striking. And today is the first day of the fiscal year, and it's very important. We're introducing a new program, and instead of working out there, we're striking here because we want a fair contract, not just for the existing employees, but new hires as well. I believe that it's very important for everybody to have the same benefits, old employees as well as new hires.
We've tried rallies, pickets, petitions, t-shirts, buttons, everything, and they won't move off their concessionary offer. And we felt that we had to show how serious we were and give a taste of the real power of the workers. And these are private sector workers, they're not under the Taylor law, so they're able to do that. And they voted 89% to authorize a strike, and they had 80% participation in the vote. So they had a huge turnout to say, let's strike.
One day may not move management, but it's a symbol that we're trying to project here. We're trying to let management know that these individuals aren't second-class citizens. We're trying to let management know that we are just as important to the function of the Research Foundation as they are. When you put a new system into theory, theory always looks great. Theory always come out above water when we deal with theory. Practice is what matters. And when it comes down to practice, these individuals here are the ones who put theory into practice. And when it comes down to rewarding us, we get slices of pizza, we get ice cream, we get donuts. But when we ask for salary increases, they turn their back to us. And it's just not fair. And we don't like it. So we're out here to demonstrate that we don't like it.
We just want to let management know that we're serious, that we want to settle this contract, and we want it now.
Personally, I would like this strike to last indefinitely. But these people already are living from paycheck to paycheck. To force them to go without a paycheck will put 75% of these people into poverty, make them homeless. Why would the Research Foundation want us to do that? We hate being out here. It's not what we want to do. We don't want to be out here. We want to be at our desk working because we get paid for working. But we're not going to be homeless because of the Research Foundation's pettiness. We won't be homeless because Richard Rothberg and Jerry Steele don't feel like we deserve fair increases. It's just simply not fair. And we're out here fighting unfairness. And we will be out here. We might not be out here tomorrow, but we might be out here the next day. We might not be out here the day after that, but we might be out here next week. We might not be out here next week, but we might be out here next month. This is not over by no means. This is just the beginning of a long struggle and a long battle. And as long as it takes, these individuals are willing to fight. And I'm willing to fight with them.